Hello everyone, and welcome back to Chi, Cultivation, and Manipulation. Wow, I'm yours truly, Adrian Bolio. If you like this channel, please subscribe and like this video. And if you want to purchase the book or read the book, if you've got Kindle Select or Unlimited, it's $0 on Amazon. Otherwise, it's $7 for a hard copy or a digital copy. Anyway, today we're going to dive into Chi Cultivation. Alright, I know it's been a couple months since I talked about it. Last video I talked about full body tulpa, consciousness, and how to apply your mind to be able to experience full body tulpa. If you follow that video's instructions, you should be able to meditate on your body and be able to manipulate the chi within it to whatever liking, position the body, etc. So today we're going to talk about how to actually cultivate more chi. And what that means is, as a biological creature of chi, we're allowed to create chi. The foods we eat, exercise, maintaining our body as a temple, the whole works. So let's begin. Chapter Chi Cultivation. Luminous beings are we, not the crude matter. That's Yoda, Star Wars. Chi energy, bioenergy, psychic energy, and its other forms of identity is generated by the human body in the abdomen, particularly the kidneys. And there's also another word, prana, and recently I learned in the hiatus, organ, or organite energy. It's the same shit, it's chi. Chi is created through the consumption of food and meditation and acts as a secondary source of power from the human body. It crosses all platforms of different organs, tissues, bone, muscle, and nerves within the body on a cellular level. More importantly than its overreaching ability is that it's malleable to thought, ideas, perceptions, and commands. Tulpas are usually given a multidimensional feel and an inclination of how chi is to be used in its interaction within and outside the body. Similar in the way you can make yourself sick by believing you are, chi can also benefit and nourish the body with positive reinforcement. Do not force, then hindering repairing. As with all chi, or all energy, chi can hold, release, and take energy to and from sources. Using chi in Western cultures has been widely dismissed because of its lack of believability. Therefore, it's vastly important to make people such as yourself understand its relativism. To do so, you're going to learn how to control chi and know what it feels like, as well as what it can do for yourself. So, quick overview of the passage. Organite energy, organ energy, chi, prana, ki, however you want to pronounce it. We have the ability to generate it, specifically in our kidneys, but going into it, the solar plexus location on the chakras. Look at modern examples of chi use that has been masked in one form or another. For example, in DreamWorks' Kung Fu Panda's trilogy is about Po, a panda that goes from being zero to hero because while staying true to himself, seeks to better himself and improve upon his skill as a martial arts master. Within the 3 movies, Po masters martial arts, he learns who he is and what it means to be a panda, learns to find inner peace, and masters and teaches chi. Those 3 movies are essentially telling you that by going on a journey of self-discovery and staying true to yourself and adhering to practice, you actually learned a great deal about what it means to be comfortable and learn to accept oneself in the world. Magic in the Harry Potter series and the Force in Star Wars is the same internal will and energy that allows martial artists to deliver powerful blows and the same ability to recover faster. Even in Dragon Ball Z, does a great job of explaining how to concentrate and release chi from the body. It is not to say chi is lost or forgotten, as it is much a relative secret or beyond the grasp of interest for most people. If everyone knew about how significant the pineal gland or chi actually is on an intellectual and communal level, there would be a vast change in what people would look for in their limited time alive. They would more or less try to follow Poe's footsteps and see inner peace and gratification than to be sold on the promise of happiness by investing money into material goods in the hopes they bring happiness. Much like the journey of Po from Kung Fu Panda, you must too allow yourself to give up material goods in exchange for visions, goals, and ideas, and not to allow temptation towards selfish means. So while learning chi cultivation is a personal spiritual journey, it must be used eventually to help heal, teach, or to understand others within the knowledge you receive. In the end, it was Po who taught the village how to use chi and taught them to know who they truly are. Who are you in this vast multiverse. That's another quote from Doctor Strange. So, based off all these fictional representations, they're actually showing a very powerful shred of truth, the inner energy of chi and the ability to use it. So now I'm going to go into the chakra centers. All right. So we got chakra centers located on the body. All right. So top to bottom. I think there's more there. Let's see. All right. So getting into it, essentially. This is the same diagram I used for the full body tulpa, except once you get to the spine, then you start to work your way up to the head. So once you can get your chi from your legs pulled into the root chakra, the bottom one, then you can get it to the sacral, to the solar, to the heart, throat, head, and then the pineal and crown, etc. Basically, the whole formation of it. So the focus of chi cultivation is the solar plexus chakra, and the focus of kundalini is the crown chakra. So to give you an example, if there are two main points that you have to really focus on, there's the crown chakra, the pineal gland and above, and then there's the solar plexus chakra, which is in your abdomen, or where your stomach is. So you want to be able to meditate on both. There are pinpoints in the human body that represent different stages of where chi can be felt, and its different and subtle effects called chakras. Each chakra represents an ability the body is influenced by. Similar to the graphic of the full body tulpa exercise, the chakras are located along the spine of the body and all represent different willpower, states of mind, and perceptions of what the body is currently comfortable with. The root chakra is located at the base of the spine near the tailbone. It deals with grounding. Sacral chakra is located just below the belly button, which deals with sexual energy. Solar plexus chakra is located in the abdomen, stomach, or kidneys, which is the chakra center for chi manipulation and chi cultivation. Actually, chi cultivation in chest. The heart chakra is located at the center of the chest. The heart chakra actually is the manipulation area for chi. The throat chakra is located at the base of the Adam's apple, which is the thum, basically. It's the will of your voice. It's the ability to speak and have an identify. The third eye chakra is located at the pineal gland or the brain. This is also the head chakra. The crown chakra is located just above the head and beyond, which is supposedly that after you push it to the pineal gland, you're supposed to push chi past the head. Generating chi at the solar plexus. Here's another little graphic for you. Chi cultivation exercise, generating chi at the solar plexus. Beginning cultivation by sitting comfortable and focus on your controlled breathing pattern. Perform the full body tulpa exercise using the toe exercise and raising the chi in the body until it reaches the stomach or solar plexus. In meditation, you should be able to perceive the chi flow from your stomach as it exits your feet and climbs your legs until resting comfortably at your solar plexus, give or take going through the spine and the root chakra. Once the feeling of your stomach is within your stomach, feel your abdomen relax and focus on the feeling. Begin applying the tulpa exercises describing to generate chi. You're thinking about feeling, the visual, the action. What is chi? It's a ball of energy. Imagine the chi in your solar plexus as a ball of generating energy. Withering, snapping, static-like, shocking, and other visual representations and feelings of chi generation using your own imagination and connections. Example, I usually imagine the visual ball of chi energy as the shock magic spell in the video game Skyrim. If you play Skyrim, it's a ball of electric energy as the shock spell. If you can imagine that in your mind, its feeling, and put it within your stomach and have that feeling generating, you're at that same time allowing chi to be cultivated. You might think that's kind of weird, but that's just how the believability of this whole system works. Combine meditation, controlled breathing pattern, and tulpa visualization until you can feel the chi rumbling within your abdomen. As your connection and feeling to the chi gets stronger, begin visualizing the chi within your abdomen getting stronger, bigger, more powerful, and generating more chi as the time passes on. Imagine being condensed, expanded, and then condensed again. So the ability is that you're practicing with your thought forms, practicing what you can do with its thought forms, etc. In the belief in these constructs, along with the internal feeling with perceiving chi in the body that gives a stronger connection to being able to manipulate chi, the best explanation that can give to for why this is the case is because of how powerful the brain is. The perception of it has on mental abilities that are beyond our tools of recognition, and how it relates on a cosmic level to mentality and reality being one. As stated before, everything you live through the experience that molds you into who you are is mental, and therefore the practice of performing any form of task is mental as well. Chi takes on mental attributes you assign it, so if you can formulate a better visual representation that you can connect with better mentally, Chi detection, flow, ping, and perception will be that much stronger. The belief system, or having faith to Chi, is one of the most important mental tricks you must pay on yourself before you're not allowed only discounting past beliefs or objection, but you're also creating new pathways to detect and perceive your own abilities. In regards to learning with chakras, every step of the full body topa exercise will pass each point of the chakra hierarchy, starting from the root chakra and ending at the crown chakra. Believe in achieving what you want through this method can be done through practice, but it also involves a spiritual awakening. Each chakra represents a part of us beings tied to the earth we come from, and to ascend beyond our physically and mentally project ourselves above material gain or wealth. We must learn to get off of attachment. Another great example of this process is the animated series The Last Airbender, in which Aang the Avatar must clear his chakras one by letting go of attachment associated with each meridian. As with Aang, he must learn to let go of each thing that chakra represents in order to obtain the higher energy in the crown chakra and the wisdom build up within the realm of consciousness. For once our own inevitable death does arise, being able to let go of all physical attachments will be part of the journey after life, as life has been, so to discover yourself preceding the long-awaited rebirth, if of course such a truth exists. So going over those two passages, there's the belief system that comes into play, and that's how you can believe in something. If you have a better representation, a model that works for you better, then use that, because that is what's making it better. Then of course I talk about The Last Airbender. There's an episode where Aang drinks bananas or an onion slush or whatever the case is, but he's meditating and he's learning to awaken his inner avatar. It's a kundalini experience, is what Aang has to go through. While practicing the body topa and chi cultivation exercise, train yourself to let go of everything you know, to lose, and to accept that you too will die as everything else that lives. Acceptance is an even greater path after which you can achieve what you want out of life, because you acknowledge the inevitable doom. But you do not give up on the abilities you have within you. Let this idea of acceptance and giving up the physical guide your meditation sessions. As you pass each chakra, focus on what they are physically and mentally bound to learn to give up their attachments. So as stated before, root chakra, give up your basic needs to survive. Sacral chakra, give up the need for sexual desires. Solar plexus chakra, give up the need to be in control. Heart chakra, give up the need to love another. Throat chakra, give up the idea of your physical place in the world. Third eye chakra, give up perceiving and knowing the physical world. Crown chakra, give up all knowledge and attachment to the physical. You will notice a pattern here in which as you ascend higher with each chakra opening, you are also letting go more and more of what it means to be a human and return what you truly are, which is spirit, energy, and divine cosmic knowledge and willpower. I suggest you begin cataloging your meditation and chi abilities at this time with a journal or notebook to see the progress to what you're perceiving in life, as well as perceiving the changes in yourself. You may improve with leaps and bounds or notice tricks that you can use that help more versus others do that. So this whole giving up scenario, this is something that you learn over time, but it's something that you apply to meditation every time you go into the full body topa. And the reason why you want to let go and surrender is because the thing that holds you back is fear of letting these things go. Once you acknowledge that you are going to let go of these things, you have no fear of what happens, because you are not in the capacity or caring, or you've let go. You've surrendered your attachment to these things. And because you've surrendered these attachments, you're returning to something more pure. You're becoming the essence of who you are, the energy, the will, the ability to change. And you're not stuck down by these material things. Anyway, thank you very much for sticking by. Chi Cultivation and Manipulation by yours truly. If you wish to purchase the book, it's on Amazon under my name, Adrian Bolio. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you folks next time.